Hi guys, welcome back to the news. Following the tragic death of the late singer Mohbad, some Nigerians have been calling for a DNA test to be carried out on his son. Yes, because amid all these speculations, people are saying, see, this Mohbad son is not his biological son. So the only way we can confirm this is for the woman to go for a DNA test, to take the child for a DNA test, you know. But then Mohbad's wife, Omawumi, had, reacted to this, saying that she never had any affair outside of her marriage. I mean, according to her, it was Mohbad that they flowered her and all of that. So it got to an extent, people were pushing. Even this controversial guy on social media, very dark man, yes, is also one of those anchoring for a DNA test on Mohbad's son, because a lot of people believe that this lady wasn't faithful to Mohbad, and one thing led to another. This child is not Mohbad's. So a lot of people have been anchoring this, calling out for Mohbad's wife. And then finally she broke silence amid the DNA test rumor, where she decided that she is ready to go on this DNA test to prove that Mohbad is really the father of the child. But we are yet to hear from her. We are yet to get the true paternity DNA test of Mohbad's son. But for now, my country people, the truth has been spoken. An IFA priest have revealed the biological father of Mohbad's son. Let's find out more as we hit the news. But if you're joining us for the first time, you're very much welcome. I sincerely appreciate your presence. Kindly subscribe and please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. An IFA priest has gone viral on social media after criticizing a popular journalist, Dr. Kemi's comments regarding the late Mohbad. The Ifa priest was vehemently opposed to Dr. Kemi's declaration that the child Mohbad acknowledged as his wasn't his. He claimed that when a man publicly recognizes a child as his own, regardless of the biological links, the child is needed his. The child is indeed his. The priest underlined the significance of safeguarding the child's future and urged Kemi to focus on her obligations rather than seeking attention by undermining others. The priest expressed disappointment and chastised Pastor Tunde Bakari for implying that Mohbad deserved his fate. Yes, my country people. Pastor Tunde Bakari had said Mohbad deserved the death that befell him. He deserved what came to him. In fact, he tagged it as Mohbad reaped what he sowed. Because according to him, evil communication corrupts good manners. Mohbad was associating with evil men, evil people. He was drinking, he was smoking, he was doing all manner of things, and that led to his, untimely end. And it bothered him that a pastor who represents the European God would make such things. According to him, Pastor Tunde's Bakari's behavior was deemed unsuitable by the priest, who emphasized the insensitivity of saying that someone should die based on the company they keep. So according to him, as a priest and a preacher of, the gods of the land, it is my duty, by the Ifa oracle to divine on behalf of any individual that is being harassed or oppressed by any influential person. But now, Pastor Tunde Bakari, Dr. Olukemi, over their continued, the deteriorating utterances on the family of the late Mohbad, the young musician that recently passed away. Because Dr. Kemi has been saying that the child of the late singer that he accepted as his child when he was alive is no longer his child. I mean, according to this Ifa, Any man raising a child, whether it is his biological son or not, and comes out and say that it's his child, then it's his child. Mohbad introduced this child to the world as his, and it stays like that, no more, no less, no matter what. So, what people are actually doing now is destroying the baby's future. So, according to this IFA, it's best for Dr. Kemi to go and take care of her own child and stop seeking attention unnecessarily with other people by stepping them down. And when it comes to Pastor Tunde Bakare, he said Mohbad got what he deserved. For a pastor to make such an utterances, I mean, it is very, very disappointing. It is very, very disappointing that this man is always trying to seek attention, and that's what he has always been doing. It's extremely bad for him to use that boy to be preaching and saying that to the world that this boy deserved to die. His mother is alive and you are making such statements that he deserved the death he got because of the group he kept. This is the word of someone who has brain tumor. Well, guys, what are your thoughts on this? You see, Anifa has made this statement known. Anifa priest, a traditionalist, lambasting the pastor Tunde Bakare over his comment on Mohbad. Also, Dr. Kemi, Kemi is also one of the anchors that have been dragging this lady on social media. Yes, Kemi talks. She's always dragging this Mohbad's wife, calling her to release the DNA records of Mohbad's child. Even this very dark man is also advocating for Mohbad's wife to conduct a DNA test because he believes that Mohbad is not the biological father of his son. So, guys, we are still watching. We are still waiting for, this DNA test to be released to the public. Because according to Kemi, Dr. Kemi, she said, well, she has the DNA test result and all of that, but she's not ready to disclose it. We get to some point, a lot of people have been dragging Dr. Kemi to release it so that Nigerians can get to see it. So, my country people, meanwhile, on the side of Mohbad's wife, she said she is ready to, to go on this DNA test. But I can say that the pressure that Omowumi is facing now is intense. For someone that has been rendered a widow, and now people are putting pressure on her to go and conduct a DNA test on her son for paternity confirmation. I mean, it is really, really, the pressure is too much for her to handle. It is too much. A lot of people have, urged those calling for these DNA tests to calm down a bit. They should try to be more considerate and stop pressuring this grieving widow, because it's obvious that this lady just lost her husband. She never expected people would be raising questions on the on the paternity of her son, if it's Mohbad's or Sam Larry's. So guys, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comment section.